that is also the danger of the format we're playing right now. There's not exactly a lot of time to reset your emotions. You have to be ready for the next game.
Cloud9 versus Outsiders, that was a matchup that you, specifically Maui, you were very, very excited for, obviously going the way of Cloud9, 16-12, so quite a close affair. Any takeaways from that? Obviously, we weren't, focusing on it on this stream, but is that the result you expected?
I've got Cloud9 as my 3-0, Freya. So in a way, I kind of expected this.
Okay.
I do love the Outsider guys. I think that they are a fantastic team, but I think that there's still just a lot that's surrounding them and shrouding what their future is. And it's very hard to put that away, whereas on the side of Cloud9, I think my narrative for this one is just that this is a team that there was uncertainty about too, but now that they have their org behind them, now that they can just focus on the game and what's in front of them, I am confident that this team is going to look better than they did in the last couple months.
You would hope. You would hope that's the extra 5%. I think that has to be the narrative for Cloud9 all the way. If we'd ask people in the stream randomly from Counter-Strike, say, hey, do you think they have the level to win? Yes. Yes, they do. Like, inherently, they have the level to win. But the $1 million question is, are you going to bring that level at the major? And we still have to put an asterisk. This is just studio. We are just at the legend stage, right? I feel like for Cloud9, that's the moment where they shine. That's the moment where they deliver the best. We're going to have all our eyes on them when and if they make it to the playoffs.
Biggest upset thus far of the B stream, Furia unfortunately falling to Spirit. I was very surprised at that, particularly, we were sitting in the green room saying, Nuke, not a map that we particularly favoured Spirit going on to either. Wasn't even Dexter that needed to step up either way.
I think that's the biggest shocker.
Yeah.
I know.
The Challenger stage was fantastic. He was phenomenal. Probably the best opera in the Challenger stage if you just look at purely stats. And then to see that it's some of the other guys like Siren and Patsy that are delivering for Spirit, that's a shock. And I think it's a shock to Furia fans and even me, because I have Furia going through the stage. They've been doing really well lately.
I have them as well. And Spirit were completely able to build a wall on the CT side. Siren, just on the CT side of that game, had 19 kill and 3 deaths. 19 and 3 on the CT side, something that was relatively unexpected. Furia is usually a team we give a lot of praises to for the unconventional way they approach the T side of Nuke. They have ways to play that is not exactly in the meta. They make it work beautifully. Not here. Only 2 rounds after a good first half, and this is a shocker. I absolutely did not see that one coming.
The final matchup of the B stream, of course, literally just finished wrapping. Maui, you'll be very happy about this one. Big managed to take down Imperial. It did start off in a 13-2 pretty dominant fashion, but final scoreline 16-11. So Imperial did try to get back into that one.
There was a bit of a comeback there. You could say that. But Big had this one in the bag all the way through. 13-2. I will say there are some concerns for why Big couldn't close this one out a little bit faster. But I love what I saw from Favin and Crimbo. The new additions to Big stepping up as they should, given their status in this major. The fact that they qualified through the RMR 3-0, immediately secured the legend spot, beating Big in that final BO3. This is the level that I have been hoping for Big for some time now. I have put the statement out there that I think this Big roster can make it to the top 5. Give them some time, and they'll show more of this. I guarantee it.
It's finally the end of the Sirs and Tapson show. And I think this is where we at the desk, we started to running out of argument, running out of ideas and narratives when we were basically just hoping Sirson is going to show up, miraculously give us the 2020 online form. Tapson would go back to being a Matt Fragger. It's been proven that this is not going to be enough for Big to go through and become a better team. And now Crimbo starts shining.
Yes.
Favin is now that 4th player that just has to be stable. And now we have a story that starts to make sense.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what they're going to be continuing to deliver going on into the Legend stage. Of course, we do have 8 more best of ones on the cards. We're not sure exactly what matchups are going to be going down, but make sure you join us after the break as Shox is going to be breaking them down, and we're going to see what happens on day 1 of the Legend stage.
Esports is what we live and breathe. For us, it's more than a game. It's a reality, where a group of letters can mean everything. Where Mirage is a place for bombs, battles, and glory, not an illusion. Where the true heroes are those in front of the screen. GG Bet. This is real.
We're taking Pick'ems extremely seriously as a Counter-Strike community, so I thought I'd get a man who's very serious about Counter-Strike to join me to discuss his. It is Tabson from Big, and he's going to talk us through his Pick'ems right now. Tabson, you just told me you locked these in a few minutes ago in your room.
Yeah, absolutely, and I feel very confident with my picks. But obviously, some people might get hurt with the feelings, but hopefully it's understandable. It's a competition, so.
It's the most important competition. No one cares about who's lifting that trophy. Everyone cares about their diamond coin. Should we start with your 3-0?
Yeah, I did pick ourselves. Like, I have faith in ourselves to go 3-0. It will be a hard one, but I believe in ourselves.
You went 3-0 in the RMR. Were you surprised by that success?
Absolutely.
So who else are you going to be sending through?
Obviously, I believe that Navi will go through, Heroic. I believe also G2 will go through, Cloud9. That's 4, right?
That's 4, yeah. So you've got 3 more of your general 7.
I think Ants, Vitality as well. Who's a FAZE, obviously.
Talk to me about some of the teams that you haven't included here.
I think, I don't know, like there are some